My dream job, my dream baby. I loved my job. I really did. Marketing manager at a tech startup. Fast-paced, exciting, fulfilling. And I was good at it, climbing the ladder, making a name for myself. Then came the double line on the pregnancy test. Pure joy. My husband and I, we were over the moon, a tiny human to love, a new chapter in our lives. I was determined to be a supermom, rocking both motherhood and my career. 8 months flew by. Baby prep, doctor's appointments, work deadlines. I was on top of it all. Then it hit me, a tightening in my belly, a dull ache spreading through my back. Were these the Braxton Hicks contractions everyone talked about? I wasn't sure. I brushed it off, thinking it was just the baby moving. My boss, Mark, called for a quick team huddle. "Just a quick update before everyone logs off," he said casually. I took a deep breath, hoping the discomfort would subside. The pain intensified, each wave stronger, sharper. It felt like my body was being torn apart from the inside. This was definitely not a Braxton Hicks drill. This was it, the real deal, the moment we had been preparing for. I tried to subtly time the contractions. They were getting closer. Each minute felt like an eternity. I messaged my husband, panic rising in my chest. My fingers trembled as I typed. Mark cracked a joke about deadlines. His laughter echoed through the phone, oblivious to my agony. I winced, trying to hide the searing pain. My body was betraying me, and I felt so alone. "Everything okay?" he asked, his tone laced with annoyance. His concern felt more like an obligation. "Just some cramps," I mumbled, clutching my stomach. I didn't want to worry him, but I needed him to understand. He raised an eyebrow, his skepticism evident. He didn't believe me, and that hurt almost as much as the contractions. "Don't tell me you're going to bail on us now," he said sarcastically. His words cut deep, adding emotional pain to my physical agony. The room started to spin. The pain was unbearable. I could barely breathe. This meeting, the deadlines, all of it suddenly felt trivial. I had to get to the hospital, now. "Mark, I need to leave," I choked out, my voice trembling. He sighed dramatically. "Can't this wait? This meeting is important." He continued talking, oblivious to my agony. I sat there, trapped, tears welling up in my eyes, each contraction a searing reminder of his heartlessness. The meeting finally ended, dragging on longer than I could bear. It felt like an eternity in my world of pain, each second stretching endlessly. I stumbled out, my hand on my belly, each step a struggle against the agony. My husband was waiting outside, his face etched with worry and fear. Seeing him, the dam broke, and I couldn't hold back my tears any longer. Tears streamed down my face as I told him everything. He was furious, his anger barely contained. He insisted on driving me to the hospital immediately, his anger palpable and his concern evident. On the way, he called HR, reporting Mark's behavior, his voice shaking with rage. Hours later, I held our beautiful baby girl in my arms, the pain a distant memory, replaced by overwhelming joy. The joy, however, was tainted by the ordeal we had just endured, a bittersweet reminder of our strength. Mark was suspended pending an investigation. The office was a whirlwind of whispers and gossip. Some colleagues were supportive, others distant, their eyes filled with judgment. Mark was popular, a rising star. I became the villain, the woman who got him suspended. The work environment turned toxic. Whispers followed me down the hallways. Colleagues avoided my gaze. The isolation was suffocating. My husband has been my rock, my pillar of strength. In moments of despair, he is the one who holds me together. He holds me when the tears come, reminds me I did nothing wrong. His words are a balm to my wounded soul, offering solace when I feel most lost. But the experience has left its mark. It's a scar that runs deep, a constant reminder of the pain and the struggle. The joy of motherhood is overshadowed by anxiety and anger. Every smile of my baby is a bittersweet reminder of the turmoil within me. The workplace, once a source of pride, now feels hostile. The walls that once echoed with my achievements now seem to close in on me. Do I stay and fight for my place, a single voice against the tide? The thought of standing up against the odds is daunting, yet empowering. Or do I walk away from the career I built, the career I loved? Leaving behind years of hard work and dedication feels like abandoning a part of myself. The question hangs heavy in the air, a constant reminder of the impossible choice I have to make. Each day, the weight of this decision grows, pressing down on my spirit.